We've also, and there's also like a real cynicism to this season. It's like the gotcha question season. And I don't want to defend Gary Johnson because I really don't like him at all. But like, if you look at that, I mean, you know, the whole Aleppo thing.
Yeah.
What's
like,
Aleppo?
Well, look, if you look at that whole, interview, and I did, what were they talking about immediately before Aleppo? They were talking about social issues, and then he said, "What is your opinion on Aleppo?" I mean, if you hear Aleppo I've heard of Aleppo. It's like a medieval important like city from the medieval world and onward. If someone just said Aleppo to you, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Like, that was a total calculated gotcha question from Barnacle, who's a complete asshole, and I almost admirably, like a really just jerk, you know, who lives in this world. They basically see Gary Johnson as potentially taking away votes from Hillary, which is probably what he's doing. And they wanted to be like, all right, let's end this and let's do a gotcha style thing. It was just total. It was like just transparent. And then people just go along with it. They're like, oh yeah, well, he had a gaffe, so I guess I can vote for him. Like, my opinion of Gary Johnson has not changed anything from because he didn't recognize Aleppo immediately.
Charlie put up a really relevant image here in the chat. The Aleppo volcanic peppers hot sauce.
Like the weed bro. Like, yeah, I mean, he's still like a buffoon.
I did think it was pretty strange that after that, it was everywhere.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
They got what they wanted.
It was everywhere, and even when on Google, if you put in like the W key, one of the first results, it's like top 3 in the top 3. It was like, what is Aleppo? Gary Johnson.
And who the hell knew what it was before the question? You know, like how many people?
99% of Americans have no idea what it was.
It's like when they captured. It's like when they captured Saddam. What the fuck is a spider hole? Oh, that's what they found Saddam in. Okay, is this the first spider hole in existence that a man has been in? As I'd never heard that term in my life, but there you go.
But there's also the whole thing, like they can get people. Like, people don't know all this shit. Like they get people to say, "Oh, let's bomb like whatever the city from like Aladdin was," right? and they got people to say that, right? And they can also get, and of course, like whenever they do these surveys of like, look how stupid the U.S. public is, they always are going after conservatives and all of these things, right? It's always also conservatives. You can easily get liberals to like say something really dumb, like, should we give aid to Agrabah? Should we feed the starving children? Yes, we should.
They actually did that.
Oh, they did.
Someone else did and said, "Should we take in more?" She said, "Should we take in refugees from Agrabah?" And it was more people responded in the affirmative than the conservatives.
Of course.
They also don't they have that? I think Penn and Teller actually ended up doing it, where they take the actual chemical name for the compound that's water.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I know, but people fall for that shit. They don't know.
But it's like they fall for it at environmentalist rallies, which is like even fucking worse. Yeah. Like that's where they do it. So.
Mark Dice also does this shit. Mark Dice does some hilarious. I think the famous one is like, name a country that begins with the letter U, and people would say Yugoslavia, but obviously.
I don't know. I'm a little skeptical of sort of. I mean, Mark Dice. He's always in that same boardwalk, and he's always like talking like whatever fucking like completely airhead people in that beach town are. It's like, dude, what do you expect? Like.
New level, because he kind of like injected ideology into it. So he would be like, well, today's the 4th of July. We're celebrating our defeat of the Nazis in 1965. Be like, yeah, fuck yeah, man. 4th of July. Yeah. It was really funny because he would kind of like lead them on to make it even more ridiculous. He's like, when George Washington killed Hitler, and
that's pretty funny. All right, that's actually funny. I mean, it is funny, but it's like it's not serious. Like it's not like a serious political commentary that like, yeah, look, these beach bums in this town are like don't know shit, right? Like, I mean, what do you expect? You can also just edit out the people that do know. Who knows how many people do know the answers to his questions? He focuses on like 16-year-olds. Teenage girls who just like don't care about anything but their phone. I don't know. Whatever. It's funny.
Hold on.
He also does thing.
Charlie's got some numbers for you. December 20th, 2015, WPA Research fielded a national survey of 1,132 registered voters that found 44% of Democrats would support taking refugees from Agrabah.
Well, I mean, if they're singing cartoons, then I would accept them. I mean,
I don't know, dude.
Can cartoons assimilate? Didn't you see Who Framed Roger Rabbit? There's a problem.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.